Hey everyone, I hope you're taking it easy and your day has been great thus far. For this video, we're continuing through our unboxing of the Transformer model kits from Blokees with Classic Class 12 Megatron. And this version of Megatron is from Transformers 1, which I think was released around 2024. Pretty sure it wasn't 2023, but yeah, I never saw the movie. I've said this plenty of times. I'll get there when I get there. Anyway, previous to Megatron, we started the Transformers 1 sets of model kits with Optimus Prime. So here we go with Megatron, and then I think the next 2 weeks, I think one will be RC, one will be Sentinel Prime, and after that could be Bumblebee? I'm not too sure. They stopped doing the numerical counting on the classic class labeling. But anyway, future me issue. Front of the box, so we have a nice image of Megatron. So this is after he received his, let's assume it's probably after he yanked the transformation cog out of Sentinel. Apologies, spoiler if you haven't seen the movie. Either way, he does look very, very cool here. It's obviously not his pre-cog version, especially given his eyes are of that more maniacal red look, but he does have some very nice artwork here. Now, like all releases so far, it is on that hololithic background. Don't say that 10 times fast, but it is very much within more of the purple theme for the Decepticons. Part of the box, Transformers 1, Classic Class, Megatron. As I've mentioned in a previous video, now that I've gotten into the Western releases, it's all in English now. Side of the box, just another shot of Megatron, the Classic Class 12, not the camera wants to autofocus and behave, so I'm just going to let that be. Other side of the box, so we have another shot of Megatron here. In fact, it's probably this, well, not quite the same as the front of the box, but it is similar. That will be the model kit. A shot of Megatron from the back, and some of his accessories, so some different hands and his 2 weapons. Back of the box, another shot of Megatron. Quick look at his bio, and more Megatron on the action base, and a quick snippet at his runners, which will probably be black, grey, and red. So, box done. Time to look inside. Okay, everything out of the packaging. Front of the manual for Megatron. Is the camera going to behave? No, it is not, but that is okay. Back of the manual, just a quick rundown of his included runners and some of these additional accessories. Inside, so we do go back and we have another snippet of his character profile. The text is quite small, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying to zoom in on that. And we do have this nice little image of Transformers 1, which is probably still a touch blurry. In terms of the build, it's pretty much what we're getting used to with all these Blokees builds, so it's pretty much going to go through the heads, arms, weapon, body, and the legs. Noticing that the torso, or the lower waist torso, is pretty much integrated with the body now, well, at least for Megatron. I know in previous kits, the main body and the waist were 2 separate pieces. But it does look like a Megatron will be fairly easy to put together. It's very cool. For that, it's Megatron's instructions. We do get this nice little lengthy pamphlet on how to change the battery if need be. I think one of my kits does require a battery change. I think it's the Optimus Primal Beast Mode. But I'll figure that out another time. Before we look at the runners, so we do obviously get the bag of loose components, so the little effect pieces, the light unit, and there'll be some of these neck connector pieces for the light to obviously go through into his head. And then we also get the 2 plastic base plates, which are now these pre-molded / detailed base plates as well, which, you know, works fine and all that. It's kind of nice not to have to worry about the stickers anymore, although the stickers do look very nice when they did it for Rise the Beasts. Anyway, we have a total of 3 A runners, so here is A1. So A's 1, 2, and 3 are all going to be in this light metallic silver color. So there's A1. there was a little piece with some pre-molded or pre-painted colour there. Here we have a 2, still on that light metallic silver, and we also have the Decepticon logo pre-painted there as well. So that was a 2. Camera once again being the bane of my existence. And here we have a 3. So those are those A runners. We have a single B runner still in that light metallic silver. I wonder. I was trying something, didn't work. Anyway, here's that B1 runner, still in that light metallic silver. We have 2 C's, 1 and 2. One is a very nice metallic red when it comes into view. So we have that, just a few pieces there. And as for C2, this is actually more of a translucent red. See if I can do this. There we go. Not too great, but there are some pieces there. So that was C. We have a single D runner in a bit more of a darker grey. It does have a bit of a metallic sheen, so it could almost be argued could possibly be graphite. So this will be for Megatron's darker components. And then we have 2 E's, 1 and 2. These are definitely a much darker colour. Definitely a very dark grey bordering on black. So that is E1. And then we have E2. So those were all the included runners. Okay, so that pretty much brings us to the end of the unboxing for Classic Class 12 Megatron from Transformers 1. I am still progressively building through the Blokees backlog. I'm actually trying to stay a bit focused on these just because they're relatively quick and easy. Just because I'm having some weak constraints with time. At this point in time, so as of this recording, and it's been recorded early December, just to put it in a point of time, I'm working on, well, not working on, I'm starting Mirage. So once Mirage is done, it will just be RC, and that will be the end of the Rise of the Beasts. Go through and catch up on 2007 Optimus, and then cycle through into these Transformers 1 kits. So hopefully by mid-December, we'll finally be pushing out some of these, build-wise anyway. By that stage, I'll probably be 2 or 3 unboxings in for some more Transformers 1. Probably Sentinel Prime would be my guess, if he's going to be 2 boxes down the track. Anyway, that's just a rough indication of where things are at. But yeah, definitely check out some of my social media for some more updates there. Anyway, thank you for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to do the whole like, subscribe, leave a comment if you enjoy the content. It does support the channel. I don't know where my brain is at, and I do appreciate it. In terms of social media, check out Instagram, check out the community tab. I am trying to obviously put some updates back to those. With that being said, stay safe, take care, and I will catch you all in next week's video, which I believe is or is it Alita next week? Getting confused between Alita and RC. I'm pretty sure it's RC. Anyway, still Transformers 1, so it's one of the two. So I'll either be that video or something else on the channel. Anyway, something. Until the next time. See ya.